Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed so far. If you haven't done so already, please click that subscribe button below, turn that notification bell on and also click that like button. So welcome back to part 2 of the DIY video. So in the previous vlog I took the remaining wall plugs out, filled in some of the holes and hadn't sanded down yet. I masked around the hallway ready for painting. So in part 2 of this video I'm going to be sanding down the filler from the walls, and then if it needs some more filler topping back up, then top that back up, sand it back down again, and then I'm going to paint over it. Hopefully they turn out alright, and then I can put the shelves back on the wall then, and also tighten that shelf, the one in the living room, and tighten that up as well. There's also a burn mark on the carpet which I'll show you upstairs later on, so I need to try and get that out as well. I have been looking at tips and stuff online for that, to try and get it out. So like there's you can like trim back the dead parts basically, use some tweezers as well if you need to, and then take other parts of the carpet like that you're not necessarily going to notice, like a little bit behind your bed or behind your wardrobe or whatever, and then you can put that down as well and like glue it down essentially. There's also like stuff like carpet spray and stuff like that, and leaving it in to see what happens. So we'll try and figure that one out later, but for now I'm going to get started with some DIY. Okay, so this one above the shelf, as you can still see, it's got a little bit of a dip still, so I need some more filler in there. And then this one's okay, it just needs sanding down a bit more, just to get it a bit flusher against the wall. Okay, so that's the bit behind me done. Refilled it in. I won't be able to sand it until tomorrow until it's properly dry, so I'm going to move on to the windowsill section now. The bit where we tied the blind cable to, took off, filled it in, and now I've just got to sand it down. Hopefully that one doesn't need to fill in again, but we'll see once I've sanded it down, see if it's flush against the wall. Oh Holly, I don't need your help now. Nice and flush against the wall, that one. This one's turned out really well, nice and flush against the wall plugs, so yeah, that should be alright. Just got to figure out which paint it was that covers this wall here. Okay, so after the windowsill, yeah, I then did the hallway with the storage cube things on. If you remember, there was a wall plug in the stair bit. I need to do 2 of the 3 cubes. So this is what they look like after I filled it in. So I just need to sand it all down, and then the cubes should be good to go back on. We'll see if it needs painting or not. Okay, so I've just rubbed my finger against it and it's nice and flat. So I think I will need to probably paint over it, but I'm just going to test the shelf out and see. You guys probably can't see this very well, but you can see the filler sticking out. And obviously there's a pencil mark anyway I need to get rid of, so I will need to paint that wall, but that's fine. It's just little blobs there, but obviously this one as well needs to be painted, so that's not an issue. Right, so it's now the next day and the filler has dried, so I'm just going to re-sand those bits down and then I can paint over it. For this I got paint pad, little one for corners, and also a roller. But I prefer to use the paint pad itself. Lock that down. There we go. And then this will be my tray. So a little trick for anyone that wants to know how to keep their tray nice and clean is to get a plastic bag. This can be any plastic bag. Recommendation to this, if it has got writing on, to turn it inside out, just because if you don't, some of the writing can then go into the paint and just change the colour a bit. So turn it inside out. Pick up your tray. There it is, and that's now in there. Pour in your paint. And then you can go. So there's still a few bits there. I think it needs a second coat because it's coming back through. Obviously some of it's not touched that bit yet, so ignore that bit. Yeah, it's a lot better than what it was. But again, I think it will need a second coat once this one's dried. Once you're done with your tray, you will just turn the bag inside out. Obviously, if you've got excess paint in there, you can tip it back into your paint tub, but I've used all mine, so I don't need to do that. There you go. And you fold it up, chuck that bit away, and your tray is nice and clean.
2 hours later.
So I've just brought Holly out for a walk, and there is a horse in the park bit where we reside. And luckily with Holly, obviously, when she was really little, we got her used to all like different animals and stuff, so like donkeys and horses. So we used to bring her along just to see some animals, just to work on reactivity and stuff like that. So she isn't fazed by the horse at all. So there's the beautiful horse. There's Holly, not fazed. You a good girl? Good girl. Beautiful day today as well. It's really nice and sunny. The frost is just about gone now, isn't it? Come on then. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely needed that cup of coffee after the last few days. Been craving one for a while actually, I just haven't got around to making myself one. So I've just put a pork in the slow cooker ready for tonight. We are going back to the wedding venue over the next few days. Basically we're going to go and have a wedding taster, so we've pre-booked the food that we're going to have, and we'll also get some wine and stuff with it. Not only that, but we've booked to stay overnight in one of the Tawny Hotels lodges, basically, that's right next to the wedding venue. So we're going to arrive early, or we're going to arrive earlier than check-in, so we can wander around the grounds, and we can even hire a bike ride or hire a bike for 3 to 4 hours. Not sure we'll do that, to be honest. It depends on the weather. So we're going to take some boots and stuff down. It has been very frosty down there, and it's also snowed, so I'll have to wait and see what the weather's doing. But I want to pack the car later on. Holly's going to stay at Chris's parents' house just for the night, and Mittens will be okay on our own, to be honest. We've got a next door neighbour that we can ask to come and pop in if she needs anything, but to be honest, she's a cat, she's independent, she doesn't really need anything. Her food's out, cat litter tray's out, that does her for one night. Like, she's not really fussed anyway. But yeah, really looking forward to going back and trying what the food's like. There's also a hot tub as well where we're staying, so I'm quite excited to try that out. I'll try and get what content I can for you guys. But But yeah, I'm not going to do any more DIY today, just because I'd rather have a chilled afternoon now and sort of sort bits and bobs out that I need to take with me. We get a free complimentary minibar as well, so I've asked for like little bottles of Prosecco and beer in there, so we'll be able to drink them in the hot tub. But now I'm going to sit down and probably watch some Smallville actually on Amazon Prime. So pork's currently in there, and we've got the pork fat in there ready for crackling later on. Ignore the dirty oven, it needs cleaning. Still not got around to doing it, but I'm only going to make it messy again when that goes in there. So hopefully I've got the next few days off though, so I can sort that out now. Go back to work on Friday, so yeah, got a few days to organise, which is what we've needed recently. But yeah, time to watch some TV. Right, so it's now a few hours later, and we're going back to this morning when I mentioned the burnt carpet. Let me just show you. So as you come in the main bedroom, there's just 2 burn marks on the carpet there. Luckily it's not too big, but basically what happened is, TMI right now, but basically Chris ordered some earwax things from Amazon, and you put them in your ear and you have to light them or whatever they are. Actually I think I've got some here I can show you, like these things, and as I cut one off it basically fell on the floor and kind of set alight the carpet. Luckily it went out straight away as I patted it down and it didn't burn further. Yeah, it's just very annoying. Chris said it's never happened to him before. When he's cut it off, it just usually just falls into the bowl, but this time it just went flying. So I mean, it was my fault I think, but who knows. Next time put a towel down, we've learnt that lesson. So I found a thing online to say use a bit of sandpaper and gently rub the carpet away and then hoover up obviously the dirt that comes off of it, but be careful not to scrub too hard. So we'll give that a go, and then if not, then there are other options as well. Okay, so using the sandpaper didn't really work. Like, it got rid of a little bit, but nothing. But I'm too scared to like rub it really hard because I don't know what will happen. But I think I'll try the other methods, to be honest. Just got to hoover up around it and then try the next method. Okay, so the next option is to use Vanish Carpet Care. Saying to spray it down, leave it for 2 hours and then hoover it up. I don't think this will work, but it's saying any carpet, it's saying any carpet cleaning care products basically might work. But anyway, I'm willing to give anything a go, to be honest. Luckily the mark isn't too bad, but it's just right in the centre of the room when you walk in, so yeah, we'll give it a go. Give it a shake. Okay, that's that sprayed on. Like saying use a brush to like gently rub it in. I've not got a brush, so I'm going to try and use a cloth, see if that helps, and then you've got to leave it for 2 hours. So right, time to leave for 2 hours. In the meantime, while I wait for the carpet remover to soak in, I'm just going to pack some bits up for the trip. It's been quite cold down there, so I think I'll need a big coat and then something to wear for the evening meal, and then yeah, pretty much just close to the next day. So it's only one night we're staying, so I won't need to pack a load of bits, and mainly just toiletries I think we need, although I think you get them in there, but it's better safe than sorry. You get a hairdryer in there, so I won't need to take that. So I just take my hair straighteners with me, and swimming costume as well for the hot tub. That's just reminded me, actually I'll take that as well. Yeah, let's get packing. Pretty much all the packing I can do for now, other than the bits that need to go in over the next few days. I've got like toothbrush, my straighteners, is there anything else to go in? I think that's about it really, and then I've got to pack Holly's bits up as well, but I won't show that on here because all we take for her is a bed, toys, dog poo bags, the essential stuff, and some treats as well, dentist sticks or whatever, but she'll be as happy as anything. So yeah, looking forward to it. Chris is on his way back from work now, and I'm absolutely starving, so I can't wait for dinner. Just gotta go and do some spuds, put them onto the boil, and then sit down, relax. So yeah, the next vlog you'll see after this one will be the wedding venue and the food tasting, so hopefully it's a good one for you guys. The potatoes are all prepped, now I've just got to put them in water, boil them, and then pretty much dinner will be ready. I'm leaving the crackling to Chris because he knows how to do that. That's still got a bit to go yet, I believe, but it also depends how you like your pork. So whether you like it shredded or just cut in slices. But I'm pretty much gonna leave today's vlog there, just because Chris is running a little bit late with his car. He's got cooling problems at the minute. I don't know if he's got a leak or something, but I think he's going to be probably another 20 minutes before, so you probably won't be seeing him on this vlog, unfortunately. So yeah, the next time I'll see you will be the wedding venue vlog, so you'll be able to see a bit more of the venue. Also, just a quick question, I've been asked by Davidson's Homes if I'd like to do a few videos for themselves for the show homes, like the 3 or 4 beds. So I'll be showing it on their channel anyway, but wondered if you guys would like to see it on this channel as well. So if you could just let me know your thoughts and comments below, whether you'd like to see that or not. Honestly, I don't mind either way. If you want to see it, then I'll happily post it on this channel as well for you guys. I've also set up another Instagram account called Not Family Adventures, so the same name as this, as well as my own personal account as well, so you can follow both of them, which I'll link in the description below for you guys. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.